Hi there, it's Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead, and I'm out in the garden this morning. It's kind of a cool, cloudy day. It feels really good out here. I just kind of came out to check everything, see how things are going, and I'll kind of give you a little garden tour just to see what I see. So hang in there. Okay, so we have that last bed that we completed the other day with the backhoe, so I got to rake that out, get all the weeds and different things out of there. Then over on this side, we've got okra, and down at the opposite end, we've got okra. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to plant in this section yet. I've got all of my seedlings done, but I have, as you can see, plenty of room. And down here are my little mustards. And then I have my really sad little eggplants. There's 4 of them, but I see new leaves on them, so I'm hoping that that's going to work out. Now I see this, and I'm hoping this is not gopher activity. I think it's just where I was digging the other day when I planted those. Then behind them, we have our trellis here, and we've got our, well, it looks like at least one of our, maybe 2 tomatillos. Look at this. That's a tomatillo. And right over here is also a tomatillo. So I'm pleased with that. Then we got peppers, more peppers. The opposite side of that is peppers. Let's come over here. We've got celery, zinnia, nasturtium. It's starting to thrive. Peppers. It's still pretty cool in the morning, so I'm pleasantly surprised about the peppers. We've got our watermelons. It looks like it's trying to thrive. That one I think is going to thrive. The one in the middle, not so much. But we just keep watering and hope for the best. Let's see, we've got more peppers on this side. And then there's a little melon of some sort. He's doing really well. Then we've got some, I think they're Armenian cucumber here. And then I've got my loofah, which is kind of scary. My other loofah. And then some cucumbers in there. And then my cucamelon right there. We've got the beans, some are bush, some are climbing. Again, that was one of the trays that fell over on me. So I'm not really quite sure what they are, but there, if you can see, there's actually some beans growing on them. I've harvested a couple there. And I forgot to show my radishes. I planted a row pretty heavy of radishes in between. There's tomatoes on that side and beans on this side, and I thought, well, I got room for radishes. Look at all these little guys. I'll have to thin them out here pretty soon. But they're flourishing. Opposite side of that, we've got tomatoes, and I don't know if you can see, little bloom right there. And then in the middle, there's tomatoes on the other side. I think they're determinate. They're little short guys. Then there's some radishes, doing quite well there. Opposite side of that are beans. I believe we've got some purple noodle beans, a couple of them in there. And then we have zinnias, cucumbers, squash. That was the mystery tray that we don't know what is what. We'll find out. Opposite side of that are more cucumbers. I think I'll plant some from seed next to these trellises and mark them, and then that way I'll know what they are. Zinnias on the end. Amaranth, which is looking gorgeous. Here's the other one. I forgot I was going to put a pole, tie this guy up. He got so leggy, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Then in that bed, we've got our leaf lettuce, which is starting to get large. We got some red and then that green, and then we've got the freckled lettuce. Look how cute that is. I mean, it's supposed to be delicious, but it can be cute and delicious. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? And then we have our giant marigold. Blooms are starting to pop. More zinnia. The chamomile's really starting to take off. More amaranth. Then we have our very hardy oregano. It's looking quite gorgeous. And look at this. Our dill, I thought I had planted more dill than this, and I did not, because it grows so good up here. I'll have to plant some of that. And then, look at this, my very first calendula flower. That is full of all kinds of medicinal properties. That's why I wanted to grow it. And I don't think this basil, I think he kind of bought the farm. I might dig him out. That chamomile is going crazy. The curly leaf parsley is looking really good. Regular parsley. And then we've got, let me fix this a little better. There we go. That is our holy basil. Super good medicine and tea. I'm excited. Another, look how big this chamomile is getting. Looking gorgeous. This basil is starting to really take off. Little baby chamomile. Regular parsley. Look at that chamomile. This parsley, oh, something's starting to munch on him. Better get some diatomaceous earth out. My beautiful purple sage. And strawberries. Something is starting to eat the tar out of my strawberries, and I'm guessing it's probably birds. I don't see any slugs, that kind of thing. The little devils just eat the ends off and leave the rest. This guy's blooming out, the other giant marigold. Berries, berries, and look at there. Talk about survival of the fittest. That is a baby mullein plant. I'm going to have to pull him out of there. I don't want to do it, but... And the rest strawberries. And look at how tall my cruciferous guys are getting. They're doing so well. I put them at the shadier end of the garden just to keep them cooler. And I had to dust them. If you're seeing all this white, I had to dust them with the diatomaceous earth. The earwigs or pincher bugs, whatever you will, were just annihilating them. And I left this guy as a, you can definitely see he's a sacrificial sacrificial plant. Oh, Stitchy's out here. Come here, Stitchy. Let's get a picture of him. Where are you, Stitch? Come here. Oh, there you are. Hi, Stitchy. Hello, buddy. Hi, sweet boy. All right, so now, now we're over to the mineral bucket section. And that is the mystery potato. I did put a little straw around that to help it. And here is our beautiful lavender. Look, there's a little bee, little bumblebee. I don't know if you can see him. I'm trying to get him. Oh, there he is. Super cute little fellow. They love this bush. Attracts ladybugs. There's the ladybug and the bees. And oh, look, a ladybug is even on my garlic over here. Look at that. So I kind of quit watering my garlic, so I want to see what it does, because the bottom leaves are drying up. And I do believe, look at this, I took all the stuff off of my corn, and I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, I got you. There is one lone corn coming up, I think. Gotta soak that again. Here's my red potatoes, garlic, catnip. It's doing insanely good. And we got potatoes, red potatoes. And as you can see, I have two big, beautiful, one of them's quite large, mulleins. I'm hanging on because right beyond them, adjacent to the bed up there, I'm going to put one bed over there, and I think these guys might be in the way, especially when we fill it, because I want 3 of these 12-footers on this side and 3 12-footers on this side. So we'll have a lot. And then I'm just going to line the rest of the garden with these buckets. Obviously, I need to do some serious weed eating out here. We've got this Vinca minor, whatever, and that stuff, you cannot kill it without herbicide, and I obviously don't want to spray that out here. So it is what it is, and look at all this between the Vinca and the blackberries. So we tried burning it with our torch burner. We weed eated it, we pulled it, and all it needs is any teeny weeny tiny bit to get it started. So this is my compost pile. I weed eated it around that. That was horrible. So I need to do some work with that, turn it, water it, that type of thing. And eventually I'm going to put some pallets around the edge of it, just 3 sides, just to keep it contained and a little more organized. And right now, this is my fence. We have to keep it down. We took the posts and stuff out because we still need the backhoe in here to finish off the rest of those beds. And once that's done, then the mister is going to put some nice big posts in there and rehang my gate and get it nice. But until we're done with the backhoe, it's just kind of pointless. Well, that's all I have for you today. I'm going to go ahead and water my garden while it's still cool. And then I might plant some seeds later. I'm not really sure. I want to save at least one of those big beds for pumpkins and my Hubbard squash, because they take up a lot of room. So I thought maybe I could dedicate at least one, plant half on one side and half on the other. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But I'll take you along with me when I decide to do that. So I hope the sun is shining where you are today. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.